Alright, so what you can do is that you can type in try to type in the letters that you saw on the building, and you would come to see that one of the buildings that were in the vision was the Maxwell Air Force Base, and that is in Montgomery, Alabama.
She can't reroll ones.
Oh wow.
Okay, she can't. It's been a while.
Oh well. I guess you can spend all lunchtime doing that instead, rather than you just finding it pretty easily.
That's what she'll do instead of spending that favor. She'll be basically spending lunchtime researching. This is bothering
Trying to
her.
find that. Yeah, trying to find that one bit of information.
Yes.
So, I think that's pretty fair. An hour trying to type in like a sign you saw. Like, how does it go? No. All right. So you'll still get that information. It just will take you literally an hour trying to find that one bit of information. So do you want me? I'll write it down for you. It's the. There you go. So I guess we can move on to whatever Ryu wants to do, whether he wants to hang out with Akira and Daichi and stuff, or if he wants to do his own thing.
Well, he wanted to ask Shizuka something real quick, but he was probably just going to go eat lunch.
Hey, man.
Just hang
Come
out.
on. Yeah, come on, join the gang. I was already going to bring Shizuka along.
Part of it is because he doesn't know if Shizuka wants the information to be let out. That's why he needs to ask her.
Oh, okay.
It's about the whole weapon training thing, so...
Alright.
Alright. So I guess you could be waiting outside of 1A then, since you know that's where she's going to be. No, wait, she's in history. Never mind. You can wait outside of 1B, because you know that's where she's going to be.
Okay.
Alright, and she'll be like, oh, Ryu, hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. You got a few minutes?
Ah, yeah, sure.
Right. If you don't mind, let's move away to an area where there's a little fewer number of people.
Right, okay. Walkie. So, what's up?
I'm wondering if you've decided on your determination for tomorrow.
Right, yeah. I'm totally down for that, like, fighty.
And you're not going to then turn around and spend most of tomorrow complaining about about it?
I'll try not to. It's just really easy to complain, it makes me feel better. I'm like, haha, I can't really do it, so we don't need any expectations, right? But I'll be there.
Why would there be any expectations? You're still learning how to do it.
Well, like the expectations you get when you have like super duper ability powers and you're meant to be like good at that kind of stuff,
No, I've never run into those.
Right. I mean, everybody like thinks you're like the strong guy, right? Isn't that like an expectation that kind of gets to you sometimes? Like everybody thinks Rio's the smart guy and Kaharu's the nice girl and Akira's the... Like, yeah, you know what I mean.
Fuck! Roll understanding. I want to see what you want to say. Do it for me. Fuck you. I'll pay you back for a PP bento. Thank you. That's like a +3 also. 6.
Yeah.
I want to know what horrible thing she was going to say.
You can't know what she was going to say.
Fuck
You're not
you.
there.
Oh, he's rolling understanding.
Why?
So, yeah, get like a +3 just because he's curious.
Oh, like, I mean, she's trying to think of like a generic term for a cure, but she doesn't really know because she's a bunch of different things.
Well, I suppose, yes, I could be considered the strong one, but considering how much effort I put into it, I suppose expectations... Generally fail to live up to them anyways, so don't see how this would be any different.
Right. Well, I gotta feel I mean, I can't be a navigator anymore. Well, not for like stuff that isn't like to do with the city, but I can I can about Kage and stuff, and she's really good at fighting. So I can like learn from you and learn from her, and then I can get better from the both of you, right?
Right. Okay. So so in this particular case, if you start complaining, I'll just push you even harder.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this once, but that's pretty effective. All right. Okay. Well, I guess we'll still be down for training tomorrow then. Like swish, roll. That kind of stuff.
Good. Well then, how about we go get some lunch? I think probably Kira's looking for you.
Huh? Did you read my phone or something?
No. I just figured that's something that she'd do.
Oh. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it would be.
I mean, she's not exactly subtle about it.
Right. Oh, food's calling. Rumbly tumbly. Let's go.
Okay.
I guess you will go off towards the cafeteria, and Daichi would have graciously accepted Akira's warm invitation.
Sick. Wrongly.
Shizuka the Pooh.
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
Replace the honey with energy drink.
So you guys will use your free meal a day ticket at the cafeteria?
Hell yeah, dude. Sure.
Alright.
Yeah, that's like...
We get a free meal a day ticket?
Well,
When did this happen?
Well, Daichi doesn't, but people who are in dormitories do.
Sick.
Okay.
Hey guys. Daichi. I never got to say, nice performance yesterday.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, we swung by. Sorry that I didn't come up and say so. We got a bit busy afterwards. It was crowded.
It was sometime decided that the spontaneity of such events can produce quite the outcome of the performance. So it is a weird way of trying to do things without advertising. But hey, it was quirky enough.
Not normal business sense, but yeah, it worked out for the best, I think.
Right, it was a jolly old show, kind of reminiscent of the Halloween festival.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed my performance. I do try.
Well, sometimes you do, apparently. So yeah, good work. It's nice.
But I try all the time.
Sure you do, buddy.
I'm a paragon of hard work and diligence, really.
Oh, yes, that's the only thing I can think when I see you. Diligent. Hardworking.
Well, how else can I maintain... How
At least twice
else
a
can I
week.
maintain my high image of the exotic exchange student? And you'll just kind of glisten.
Glisten? Well, keep up glistening, I guess. That shit's kind of weird.
Well, when it comes to Jakota he just simply naturally enhances my features.
Natural male enhancement. Yes, I see.
I can assure you that I have no problems down there unless you're willing to change your mind about your orientation.
Nope. You're definitely not the selling point for it.
Ah, that wounds me. It wounds me, Miss Kazuhaya.
Yes, I think you'll bounce back somehow.
Yes, the skin is quite elastic.
Oh, well, I was wondering, but thanks for confirming my suspicions.
I see Zuki-chan's with us as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you guys are a bit quiet. Something up?
No, it's just, she swallows.
I'm just kind of curious how Daichi's still around, considering how he was dealing with Masoka.
Mm-hmm. You worried about that, Belle?
Oh, I figured, considering her personality, you would have, I don't know, ended up in the nurse's office.
Ah, well, I'm very good at handling women, Mr. Takinaka. The rougher they are, the better. It's more to grab hold of.
I didn't know you were into that kind of thing, and kind of wish I still didn't.
Hey, independent women are a thing. Really?
Blowing smoke. It's just Masoka. She's not so bad.
What made you come to that conclusion?
I don't know. Just the vibe I got from her. I guess the singing thing kind of changed that.
Ah, you noticed her?
Yeah, despite her better efforts.
Well, that's a rare opportunity you probably won't notice again, considering the way that she goes about her singing.
That's a shame. It was nice.
Like I said, it was a spur of the moment thing. We literally found out 2 days beforehand. She didn't really have much time to protest, considering her credit with all the truancy is, it's almost as bad as mine.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Oh, still, shame though. It was nice.
I'll probably might have to do the whole, sports thing again if I flunk the test. But nothing to worry about, really. I just need to move my body about for that. Nothing I'm too... it's nothing that I'm not unused to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I have an idea.
But are you interested in the bell then? No. He'll just kind of look towards you two, since you're the ones you've mentioned, Masako.
Us two. Oh. Oh, I mean, no, I'm just friends with her.
Can't say too much interested, though. Do have to have a rematch with her at some point.
Anyway, I thought she'd be your type, dude.
Maybe too much of a birds of a feather thing.
Makes sense.
Well, yes, she is a tumble about kind of girl. Well, it's for both of you, really. He'll just kind of smirk.
It's not a terrible trait.
God, I think I'm drowning in the innuendos.
Is it nice?
But he'll be like, once you get to know her, she's not that bad. She's like a little kitten with very sharp claws. Very sharp claws and fangs.
Kitten. I'm gonna have to remember that one.
Don't tell her it was from me, though. I kind of like my visage as it stands.
Well, I'll try not to, but a couple scars wouldn't hurt you. Give you a rough exterior.
I suppose that is an aspect I could play with.
Besides, then you could use it as an excuse for Koharu to patch you up.
Can you roll me understanding?
Sure. A fire, 2? Yeah, they're 4. Yeah.
All right, don't you just kind of laugh it off, and he'll be like, I guess I can use that as another excuse. But he's not like really seriously considering it. He's just like, huh? It's just kind of like a flippant comment.
Yeah, sure. Alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. So I guess you can enjoy the rest of your lunchtime, munching and chit-chatting.
Lovely.
Mhm.
You really couldn't say a whole lot considering you didn't go to the music festival.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll just talk
yeah.
about
I guess Akira would have told him what happened then.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just been like, we chat with people.
I guess Daichi will offer to give Ryu a private show if he wants to hear it exactly how it happened.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, but that sounds a little scarier than even I'm willing to attend.
Oh no, I scared the big bad tough dude, little old me.
Yeah, it's not too surprising, I suppose. Everybody keeps saying I'm all gruff exterior but soft interior.
Yes.
Oh, don't get too excited, don't you?
Oh, please. I know how to handle myself.
But who knows? Maybe once you get past that soft interior, you'll find a whole bunch of sharp, deadly spikes.
Darling, if that's going to be your pickup line, I think you need to work on it.
If that was a pickup line, then I think we'd both be in trouble.
Quite. And yeah.
Kira just whispers, she's go, God, when are they gonna make out? Fuck.
So with
10
that,
seconds after you and Daichi do.
As after that, classes would roll on, and then it'll be school is done. Is anybody gonna go to Sugihara's study session?
Reiko's talk with Sugihara during lunch.
Oh fuck! And I forgot the Rio thing as well.
Oh, you did the Rio.
Are you forgot the thing I already did.
You did the Rio.
No. Rio thing will happen at the end of class then.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool. You get an X. High five, dude. Get hyphy.
All right.
So I forgot about Reiko. I'm so sorry. It's your turn to be forgotten today.
You were caught up in the great conversation.
I know, right? I was like chit-chatting.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's cool.
So, I guess Reiko will be going to 1B to talk with Mr. Isuke and Mr. Sugihara.
Yeah, so it's like I come in, oh hello, Mr. Isuke sensei, Sugihara sensei.
Ah, welcome. Please take a seat.
Hi, take a seat.
Alright, so Mr. Isuke will kind of drone on in a bit, and you'll be like, so, Miss Fujiwara, you do know the current balance of the homeroom classes, do you not?
I just not, of course.
Well, I'll reiterate the fact because it does build up to the next statement. Well, you do know that every homeroom class is meant to have 15 students, but due to the arrangements this year, we do a lotto for each first year class. Currently, as it stands, that 1B has an overflow of students, while 1A is lacking in such. And it seems that our paperwork was filed most unexpectedly, and it seems that you do fit the requirements for moving into the other homeroom. I'm sorry that this seemed to have happened. Well, I am most ashamed. I should have double checked things.
I scratch the back of my head and I look for a moment and I mutter loud enough for them to hear. So Shin was right. And then I shake my head. Oh, don't worry, don't worry, Sensei. I ain't gonna forget about my friends in 1B.
Right, of course, you're taking this news quite readily. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you, but well, you know about this academy that the way that it functions as it does is that the building seems, well, the area seems to have an effect on all of us, and we might as well work with what we have rather than try to bend or force against it. As you understand, this would mean that due to the systems of the school, that you'll need to relocate into the There is an official name. I'm trying to think of it. What's something that's really close to you biologically?
Relative?
No, like a like like you know, like you have like a thing, right? And then you have like a side thing,
Yep,
and they're attached to one another.
Adjacent?
No, like
Connected.
like you've got like an arm, right? And then you have like a hand, and the dorm is the hand, and the school is the arm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those
What's
are
that?
connected.
Attached?
Attached sounds so.
Part?
I'll come back to it. The point is, it's meant to sound snuggy and comfy. All right. So, yeah, you do realize that you'll be within the X dorm of Mirai Academy. That is where all 1A students are currently residing. And we have sent notice to your guardian. And he does approve. He's very fastidious when it comes back to response.
I slightly raise an eyebrow. Of course. I visited the dorm once or twice. It's nice.
As such, like from tomorrow onwards, you'll be officially part of the 1A homeroom, and Mr. Sugihara here will be your mentor. And he'll just kind of wave, like giddily.
And then I like give like double thumbs up and like, hey yo. Also like wave happily.
It will be lovely to have you, Reiko-chan, and then we'll have 8 students. 8 is such a lovely number, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, every number has its own nice things, I guess. Although, and then I scratch my head. I never went much into it.
Well, the more the merrier, and I'll be sure to make sure you fit in comfortably. My students can be a bit of a mixed lot, but they are very accommodating.
Oh, I know quite a few people from 1A. They are a nice bunch.
Good. Well, we'll be sure to have a little. We'll have a little tea party on Saturday. And Mr. Iske will just kind of look disapprovingly. But yes, if there's anything you wish to ask me, Reiko-chan, then feel free to. I am here for you.
Do I get why the older sensei is like disapprovingly, or is it like he disapproves of like teacher being counted with students, or?
Yeah, he doesn't think Sugihara is a very good teacher. Like he seems like this guy's being way too personal. Like Mr. Iske is very traditional.
Okay.
He doesn't approve of Sugihara's flamboyant hair and eyeglasses and his different coloured ties and suits.
Fucking fag. Ruining this country.
Yes, I'm like, look, yeah, I actually, now that I think about it, I might have something to ask of you, Sugihara-sensei. But I don't know if this will be for the rest of the lunch or I don't know, somewhere during the day.
Well, as you know, that you'll have the classes after lunch, and then you'll go back to 1B and Mr. Eske's class for the signing off, and then the next day you'll be within our class, of course. And,
Okay. Well, I'm not exactly sure if I should ask about this particular situation and hint for that, but I figured something out. But don't worry, sooner or later I will come to you with something.
Alright, like during like the conversation, Reiko would have felt her phone rumble, like with the notification of a text message.
Okay, so I'm like, and then like I try to like quickly end it and like sneak peek. What is it about?
It's just your father saying that if you could come home as soon as school ends, as he has something to tell you.
Okay. I mean, Sugihara and I probably don't know about his studies after school, so I'll be like, of course, father. I like give a response, and yeah, if they both don't need anything else from me, I will politely say goodbye and take my leave. I mean, in Japanese terms, like not sayonara, but like.
Yeah, that's fine. And that talk would have been like half an hour, so you got some time to like grab lunch and stuff.
Yeah, I go grab a lunch, and I probably also send a message to like 1A people who I have number, or even maybe to the March, conference call or something. And I'm like text message. Guess what? It might not be a big surprise, but Sugihara Sensei told me that I'm from tomorrow part of 1A.
He just looks at her phone and goes, guess I gotta apologize to Shin. Cool.
But yeah, apart from lunch, like if I get a chance to like, usual spending time and chit chat with whoever I know, then I just spend the rest of the lunch that way. But nothing too specific, I don't have energy for that.
Okie dokie.
Unless somebody like NPC or PC like wants to have a scene with me, then I'm cool.
Take your rest.
Nah, that's cool. Like, it's pretty late on, so they would have like gone places you wouldn't know how to find them unless you called.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and I also sent a message that, yeah, I'm part of 1A. Anyways, yeah. That's me in the lunch, I guess.
Alright. So it'll be after school times.
Woo!
Yay!
So so before we go on, like Ryo will be asked to stay behind by Sugihara.
Okay.
Someone's in trouble.
Alright, he'll be like, hey, does Ryo like being called Ogato by Sugihara?
Take a guess, Jess.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to confirm. It's be like, Ogato-san.
There.
Yeah.
Yes, Sensei.
Well, you're not in trouble. You don't need to look so worried. I actually have some good news for you.
I didn't assume I was in trouble, Sensei.
Oh,
That's just how I
right.
look.
In trouble?
Right. Well, I hope you was paying very special attention in class today, since it is quite relevant to you.
Hmm?
Well, as you probably would find out, I probably should have told you before today, but oh well. Well, what's done is done. Is that the Academy has noticed your achievements lately, and you're doing quite well for yourself.
Oh. Well, that's good to hear, Sensei.
I've gotten a very a very positive report from the comprehensive and about your efforts during the troubled child thing, and it seems that you're fitting in like a glove when it comes to psychology. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, yes, it's a very interesting subject, Sensei. I think that I'll find it most useful in the future, but I'm not completely stumped as to what others' intentions and emotions are.
Right, of course. Well, in light of that, I probably should give the charity a name. I'm just going to call it Smile.
Smile. Okay.
So,
I like that.
So, the people at Smile are very interested in gaining apprentices. Well, apprentices might not be the right word, but people are very willing to mark in, and they are willing to give you some small sponsorship in return for you helping them. So there would be basically you'll get like since you didn't do all 3 locks, did you?
No, I did do all 3 locks. I didn't do everything.
You didn't do every hole, right?
No.
All right, so you'd get like vouchers worth of vouchers for the local like mall for like $250, and
Okay.
and you'll also get like you'll also get like a recommendation if you go and do some, what's it called? It's not like a field trip, but you know what I mean, where you go spend some time like doing work there.
Yeah. Like
It's like a temporary part-time job.
right, yeah, temporary part-time job.
Yeah.
Sure. Rio will say, "Oh, I see. That's a very enticing offer, Sensei. I'd love to expand my extracurriculars outside of the school."
Right. Well, I'm sorry I didn't notify you earlier. I got a bit preoccupied with the transfer and stuff. I do apologize. They did
Transfer?
leave.
Never mind. Go on, Sensei. That's not important.
They did leave their business card for you, and you'll see that you'll get the business card, and it's a number for the building.
Okay. I guess I can swing by there sometime. All right then. Well, I'm looking forward to the opportunity.
Right. Well, I hope that it helps you, of course. And if you need to arrange a day where you can do this, you can always take the day where you would normally have a psychology lesson in order for you to work at the charity.
Right, of course. Thank you, Sensei. I'm sure it will help me in the studies. And so is there anything about the building where we're set up?
Pardon?
Is there anything, like, do I know where the building is? Like, what district it's in?
Let me look at the map. It would be in Asate Shikaku, basically in the town center. And is Rio thinking craftily right now?
Yeah, he is.
Then you would know that based on what your talks with Raph and stuff, like the building's pretty much on the Lotus line.
On the Lotus. Oh, I need to look at the map and see which one the Lotus line is.
The yellow one.
Yeah. I mean, which one that stands for.
Oh.
Lotus line. Oh, yeah.
For lotuses! Hee hee!
Okay, yeah. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Right.
Do I know what do I know anything about Smile's activities in the city?
You haven't really looked into it before, so you'd have to look into it.
That's true. I guess.
Because you're not part of the Asate Links.
That's
group.
true. That's true, I guess. Oh well, I have a +2 knowledge for Asate City. I'll look into it later.
Also, your student council. So,
I know.
All right. So let's chug on with student council then, since that's going to be fairly rudimentary.
Yeah.
So since you're in finances, you'll be given like a list of scholarships to certify, and you will see Ryu and Reiko's names in there.
Okay.
And basically, they'll be given like a $1,000 like cash prize, and they also will have like Reiko's is like she's sponsored with a clothing line that want her to wear some sweet things while she's doing her track and field stuff. And Ryu's is a tourist company.
Tourist company. Okay.
Yes. And his is to do with museums. Because he's in the traditional art of kendo.
Right.
So
Okay.
you can feel free to tell them, or they can just find out by themselves.
They're gonna get sent their notices.
Alright. So you can decide whether to do it yourself, or just, have it, like, faxed out. Well, not faxed out, like, sent out.
Yeah, that one. I have other work to do. I'm sure there are other students with scholarships.
Yes, there are other scholarships. There's a particular rush for the December, so everybody feels a little bit more giving.